All right, so I just got here to the nature trails. I haven't been here in a minute, but in Jersey, it's beautiful. It's like 81 degrees. It's not that humid. It's beautiful. But the allergies here because of the pollen is so bad. Let me show you my car real quick. Hold on. Do you see this? Now, Isaiah, when he gets out of work, he's going to be washing my car. But look at that. That's the pollen from the trees in the back. Terrible. You guys see that? I don't know what you can see until I edit. So I'm just getting here. Go in this way. Usually I have Nala with me, but Nala's been, her left shoulder is really messing with her. Like, she doesn't even go down the steps. We only bring her up and down the steps like once, you know, or twice a day. She's just, like I said, she's just having issues, so I didn't want to walk her here where there's like a lot of hills and different things. And then I didn't feel like being bothered with the puppies. Let me show you what I see. So you can go two directions. I always go right. I'm on the blue trail. So you can have a bike here. There's certain paths that you would take for a bike, so. But it's absolutely gorgeous here. This is, just in case if you're new, I come a lot here during the spring, summer, and this is the nature trails. It's 525 acres of all like preserve, oh gosh, look at this. This is my ADD, how I talk about something and then my mind goes to something else. Look at that. God forbid you fall down there. Jesus. All right, and then, so if you get lost, because you know I have no sense of direction. See right here, I'm on the blue trail. All right, so we're going to make a left, and that's our path right now. Now, usually when I have Nala with me, we go up to where you see the picnic table, and then because on my bag here, I don't know what you can see. I'll show you when we get to the picnic table. I have like a little water bowl, and I always keep her water and stuff, and she like knows where to go. Do you guys remember, because I have no sense of direction, that Nala, the first few times I came, let me know down below in the comments if you remember, Nala's the one who showed me how to get to the parking lot. Oh my God. Because I'm the type, if I'm lost and don't know where I'm at, I'll just start crying. You know, it's my nerves, you know. And I'm going to go to where I always go, to the mansion that caught on fire and stuff. I just like to, well, I don't know. But one of these days, maybe today, depending on how I feel, but I usually, see, this makes me mad when there's poop here. It's like, take your dogs, but clean up the poop. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, I usually like to take Nala with me, like when I go really far out. One, because if I say, Nala, run, she helps me up the steep hills and different things. Or she guides me down so I don't fall. Two, protection, right? Because, like I said, there's 500 and something acres, and it tells you in here, like, there's coyotes, there's, you know, I have never seen or even heard of any sightings. I'm sure it's deep down, but it's here. I've seen deer, you know, and they only come but so far. There was only one time I came, and I found an abandoned boat. It was from World War II, because it still had some of the serial numbers looked up, and my friend Lisa looked it up, and it was from World War II. And that type of stuff is so fascinating to me. So this used to be an old, like, a family owned this, and it was like I said, it was, so there was, get it out, Ann. So there was a Wheaton's that used to be here many years ago, and it was a factory, a glass factory. And so the family, the Wheaton family, owned a lot of property. And anyway, one of them was this mansion here, and which I'm going to take you to, and it caught on fire in the 1980s. But during World War II, because the city that I live in had an air base, the soldiers would come here for like warm dinners and stuff like that. And they had the mills here, and the lakes with the boats for World War II. It's just, I'm going to link it down below, and if you want to read up about this place, I love history. But I mainly wanted to get out and just start walking. I got to start walking. Oh, I weighed myself, so now I'm down to 155. I'm proud of myself. So I got about 10 more pounds to lose. But I noticed as I'm losing weight, so I vlogged yesterday, but I did it for my beauty channel. I'll leave that down below. And I just talked more about mental health because it's kind of like repeating the same thing you guys already know. But I don't usually talk about that type of stuff on that channel. And I thought, you know, and mental health needs to be talked about. And basically, you know, like, just to let people know, like, you're not alone, you know? A lot of people are actresses, good actors and actresses, you know, and they act like they're okay. So when you're home and, you know, you feel like, oh, my life sucks or what have you, you know, like that might be a little exaggeration, but then you turn on TV and look at celebrities or turn on YouTube and look at channels and say, oh my God, they seem all happy and blah, blah. Well, that doesn't always mean that's what's really going on, right? We only show you what we want to show you. Well, in other words, if I was still married and my ex-husband was with me, many times I would edit things out I didn't want you to see, you know? So just remember that. Let me show you this. That branch is going to fall any day now. You see it? Oh, so just walk right under it, Ann. Real smart. Anyway, so that's basically why I put it on that channel as well. I know it won't get in the algorithm too much because it's something different. Okay, so here's the picnic table. Let me just show you real quick what it looks like. So, picnic table is right here. I'm going to show you. So now, if I keep walking, I'll be on the orange trail. But if I make a right, I'm going to keep walking and staying on the blue trail because I want to show you that mansion, but I do want to take you to this picnic table real quick so I can get my stuff together. And I like this where it says you are here and it gives you a map. So here are the trails. I tried the red trail one time. It was right after my heart attack. Never again. Oh my God, I will not do that. Oh, that was like up and down, steep. I haven't been on the white trail. I don't know what this connector trail, I don't know. I've been on the blue alternative, the orange. I don't know if I've been on the yellow or white, one of them, but. Okay, so then you can go here or here, and this is where the picnic table is, right here. Every time I hear a noise, I know it's a squirrel, but I always think, is that a snake? Okay. All right, let me get you set up real quick for a second. All right, I know the sun is out right now, but I forgot to get set up with my knife and everything. A lot of you guys always ask me when I come by myself, you worry, but I always come prepared. I have stuff in my bag, but I have pepper spray, which once in a while, always spray it, make sure it works. Yes, this works. But I need to get bear spray. I keep saying it, but I always forget. I'm petrified of snakes. And then I also have a knife. You can get these right on Amazon and stuff that comes with these. If you don't like the chain, if it bothers your neck, you can always get like rope or something. And it's good to have. You can have it like this where they can clearly see you have something. You can have it like this. And then my last case resource, I have something in my bag. But I want to say something. Never pull a gun out unless you intend to use it. Never, ever pull a gun out. I'm going to repeat myself. Never pull a gun out unless you intend to use it. There's other things to do first if you're scared. There's pepper spray, there's a knife, what have you. What I have in my bag, I use it in case there is a group of dogs or something. Because I love dogs, you guys know that. But if it's me or the dogs and there's a group of them, I'm going to protect myself. That won't be the first thing I go for, but you know. Anyway, this is what I would see. This clips off, and then it's just, you can put like dog food or water or what have you. So Nala knows this is where we are. I should have sprayed myself with tick spray, which I forgot. So we're going to go back out and go back on that blue trail. But anyway, I just wanted to, I want to continue talking about the mental health so we can get off of that. But mental health is very important. And like I said, I talk about it a lot. And I know I repeat myself and talk about the same things. Oh, look how pretty this is. Look at those flowers. Very pretty. But if I really feel this way, that it needs to be talked about a lot more. Because, boy, I'll tell you what, I wish more people that were, I wish people weren't going through divorce, but I wish more people that are actively going through divorce or just had a divorce made more videos so that I could watch them and I don't feel so alone, you know? Here's some more. Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I mean, it's so beautiful here. Look at this. Nature. I love it. That's where we just came from. Okay. This is when I should have had my hat. Because I ain't trying to get no more wrinkles. I'm looking for my sugar daddy. My man. I joke when I say that, sugar daddy. That is like a little joke that me and my grandmother always said. She would always say, you know, she always wants to find a rich man. She was married twice. Both of her husbands had passed away. And then she got a boyfriend many years later. She was in her 70s, and then he had passed away. And then she stayed by herself. My grandmother died at the age of 91. But even when she was 90, I have some videos with her. And, you know, she'd always say, I'm still looking for my rich man. And I used to say, hey, as long as you got breath in the air, there's always a chance. But you're so pretty. You look like me.
Just pretty.
But you look good for being 90 years old, though.
I think so.
Yes. We need to find her a rich man. Alrighty, we'll find you a rich man. As long as you're alive, it's never too late. Well, you always said you wanted a rich man.
I said that since I'm 16.
And so that's why it makes me feel more like I'm talking with her when I say, you know, sugar daddy. And that's why I say it. I'm not looking for that. I mean, hell, I stayed with a man for 12 years. I didn't pay for shit. So, you know, I'm not money hungry. Now, my next guy, if I do date again, it will be somebody that is a helpmate, but I don't need a sugar daddy. But it's just a joke. Because I get some comments, you know, and it's like, no, that's not what I mean. All right, so you can go down this path here. Oh, I thought I was pointing. See, it tells you the parking lot would be if you make a right. I'm still on the blue trail. And if I keep going to the left, you can't ride your bike. But this is a bike trail. That's how you can tell. See how thin? You could still walk on it, but you just have to watch out for bikers. And the reason why it tells you can ride your bike, because it's not a lot of hills and stuff, you know. The steep hills and then steps and all that, that's why they don't have, you know. That way you're not riding your bike, exercising and be like, and then fall down, you know, some steps or a cliff. I don't know. Okay, so we're heading up to the mansion. This was the Wheaton Mansion. Like I said, it was built in the 1700s and it caught fire in the 80s. I've showed this many, many times and I will probably continue to show it because it's fascinating to me. So let me show you. That is what is up left. What does that say? Warning. Sensitive wildlife area, do not enter. Yeah, because sometimes on the top you'll see like a hawk nest or whatever that is. But that's all that's left right here. I mean, there was a lot more to it, but I got burned down. It says keep out, but you know how Ann is. Ann don't listen. So we're going to go through here and I'm going to show you. Oh God. Okay. Well, last time I came, there wasn't an opening here. I wonder if people did that so they can get down there. I guarantee you that's what people do. So ignorant. Because, oh yeah, that's loose. I can kick that right off. Anyway, so there was a fireplace on this side, and then there's one over here. I bet you it was gorgeous. See how the fireplaces and it would, right here? Look how now, like the trees go through it. Now, what a shame. Look how big the windows were. anyway, so that's all I have to say about the mental health thing. So like, you know, if I just sound like I'm repeating myself, this is my therapy when I just talk, you know, and especially when I'm out, because I don't talk about a lot of stuff, especially if one of the kids are home, in case they hear, I don't know. And so when I'm out and about is when I just talk. It really does help me out talking about things, you know. So I know it can be a little boring and, you know, what have you, but you know, it's what helps me out. And like I tell you everybody, if you are depressed or what have you and you have nobody to talk to, get out of the camera, start a YouTube channel, just start talking. You don't have to show your face, you know. You could just do this and start walking as you're walking. Do you know, so many people would just love it just for the view. Or if you have a dog, you know, have your dog walking with you. You don't have to show your face, just do this. You know what I mean? They have now like these editing apps that you can change your voice if you want to disguise your voice. Like, there's just so much that you can do. And I'm telling you, it really does help to do that. Oh, I literally almost tripped this damn thing. Okay, so now we can either go straight or left. And we're going to go left. We're still on the blue trail. See. All right, so I've showed this before. I don't know what this used to be. I think it was either a church or a school. So you have this. Sometimes, remember, it would be all these bricks and stones up here, and it's like, oh Lord, I don't want to touch anything. And that's what it would look like. So what do you think this was? Do you think this was a school or a church? Because, you know, that used to be a house. I don't know. I'm going to show you the dock over here. This is where the boats and everything from World War II, or when the mills and the corn and stuff, they would do. Let me show you. So, right there is a dock, but let me unzoom you. So there's no campfires. Oh, I guess if you're here at night. But that would be pretty, wouldn't it? And so I guess people are fishing. But look at that. How pretty is that? Look at the marsh way over there. Let me see if I can zoom you in. Isn't that pretty? All right. I do love the fact that every so often you have somewhere to sit. Like, that's good. And then, like, right down here is like a beach. It really has, like what a beach would look like. I'll go down when I can and show you what it looks like. I don't know what you can see. Oh, here's more what you can see. Do you see right there the sand? Right there, that's sand, and then the water. I probably make you guys dizzy, the back and forth showing you guys, but I learned because I used to do this and show you guys behind me, and that would make me dizzy when I'm editing. I'm like, oh Lord. Okay. On my way back, we'll go down there, but I don't know if I should turn around because I'm getting to where everything's really steep. I think I am going to turn around, and even if I go down the orange trail, because my plan isn't to do a workout, it's to just to walk. So I think I'm going to turn around. Yeah, because this is where it starts to get steep. What have you guys been watching the P. Diddy, Sean Combs, whatever his name is, Cooties, Puff Daddy? Now the video finally came out of what he did to his ex-girlfriend Cassie, beating her up. I've been saying for years, even before I did YouTube, I've said to like my closest friends, and people think I have conspiracy theories, but I've always said, if you are the type, if you believe in good, you know, you believe in God and stuff, you have to believe in evil. You have to. And I believe in hell, and I believe in evil, and I believe in the devil, you know, I believe in God. And, you know, we have to remember Satan was an angel. He was one of God's favorite angels. He was beautiful. He was music. Look it up. That's in the Bible. And he was envious of God, and he thought he was on the same route, like same I don't know the right word right now, level as God. He thought he was above God, and so what happened? God threw him out. So now then he hates God. He hates humans. He hates all of that. So he wants people to turn against God. And so how does he do that? Music. That's what he did when he was an angel. And he got into this industry, and how can you get, oh, wrong way, no sense of direction, Ann. How can you get to people? People want fame and fortune, money. And so, you know, do I believe you can sell your soul? I don't think you can actually sell your soul, but you can be in alliance with the devil, and you can show God what side you're on. So when it's your time to go, you know, you may not go up to heaven, you know. I don't know. But I've always said, like, there's at these parties and stuff, everybody knows each other, and the higher ups, a lot of them are Freemason or Illuminati, or in my opinion, you know, I just believe they worship the devil. And a lot of these celebrities have been coming out saying this for a couple of years now. But when they do say something, they're either getting killed, they're you know, being sacrificed or what have you. They are blacklisting you, blackballing you, you know, so like nobody works with you. I mean, people have said this for years. And there are sacrifices, like what they figure if they can't make any more money off of you, they do, because they take a life insurance policy off on you. So anyway, I think Diddy, I think Jay-Z, all of them, you know, are evil, in my opinion. You know, when, what's her name? Jaguar Wright, I don't know if you know who she is. She had came out and years ago and been saying about Jay-Z and Diddy and all them. And everybody thought she was crazy. But everything she's been saying for years has been coming out. She's been saying that Diddy would sleep with men and have his girlfriends that sleep with me. He would watch him sleep with men and do all this kind of stuff. And everybody thought she was crazy. And now it's all coming out. Cassie said this. It's coming out that how he treats women. You know, people question, was he the one who did Kim Porter, his kid's mother? You know, he's got twin girls. You know, what, Albie Shore, which is Kim Porter's oldest son, which P. Diddy took in as his own son. Albie Shore even came out and said P. Diddy tried to unalive him. It just didn't work. Nobody believed him. Everybody thought he was crazy. Kim Porter, people were saying she had a book coming out, an exposed book coming out, and that's why she was unalive. Now, is that conspiracy theory? I don't know. Did he have something to do with it? I don't know. But all I can say is, everything that I've been saying, everything that people has been saying that they witnessed has been coming to the light. I remember not arguing, but talking to a friend, and she's like, well, I just don't believe it. I think your talent has, and I'm like, well, years ago, yes. But if you look back at it, all these successful actors and actresses, they're all related somehow. Or they took the pledge, you know? All these triangles, or this, or the OK sign, or what do you think that is? Ice Spice was just at the Super Bowl holding a backwards cross, holding it like this. I'm not going to do it. What you don't understand is what she was showing is devil horns. So everybody's like, oh, Ice Spice, you think she's holding a cross? No, that's not what she was doing. Go back and look.
What Ice Spice was seen doing when she was shown on the halftime Jumbotron. At a certain point during the night, they panned the camera to Ice Spice, who was sitting next to Taylor Swift. When the camera got on Ice Spice, she was seen throwing up the Masonic devil horn hand gesture to the camera. She then held up her inverted cross pendant, model after Satanist Playboy Cardi's chain.
She's showing, and why she did that? She wanted to show everybody who's watching, celebrities that are a part of this, like, look, I took the oath, you know? It's crazy. How you doing? So I've been getting asked a lot, like, you know, are you shocked? No, I'm not. Not at all. I think, you know, these people, not everybody's like this. I mean, Denzel Washington even said, when you go to these parties, leave before the devil comes.
It's so funny because Denzel always told me we'd be at the parties. He said, you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there. Okay. And when he would say that, I will always remember that Denzel would leave the parties early. And I follow Denzel out. I'm out. You see what I'm saying? Because when you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there, it ain't nothing wrong with going to the parties. Even Christ party with the sinners. You know what I mean? But when you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there, you know, you able to have your integrity. I meant off screen. It's not what you do on screen. What you do off screen is more important.
I know I do have conspiracy theories. Like, I always say that what happened in Hawaii, these fires, I'm like, I think it's intentional. And, you know, like I said, a lot of people think I'm crazy. I get that. I understand, because it does sound funny. But I do. I think it's these elites. They want the land. They get it done. They have the money to get it done. They all know each other to work together. Elon Musk, he's another one. All of them. Look who Elon Musk's family members are. That's all I have to say. Just if you don't believe me, look into them. Who is his family members? I don't know, his father or mother, one of them. Just look to see who they are. He was born in it, you know? But, anywho. So that's that. That was deep, I know that. But let me know what you guys think. Like, I won't show the clip. It was triggering when I seen it. Awful. And I don't think Diddy can, I believe in karma. And his karma finally came. And he can't get out of this. And that stupid apology, did you guys see that apology? I believe his lawyers made him do that. And I also believe he didn't say her name because he wasn't allowed to. But he was not sincere. Why wouldn't you do it years ago? When Cassie first did that $30 million lawsuit, he still said, none of it's true. It's not true. He was still denying it. He only admitted to it when this tape came out. And he paid. We need to find out what hotel that was at and not show. That's why don't people, I can't believe nobody's talking about this. What hotel was this in? Because we should boycott this hotel. Because he paid them $50,000 for it to go bye-bye. Somehow it came back to life. I think Cassie's lawyers probably uploaded or whatever the case may be. But they were bought off with money. You seen a woman getting her ass beat for $50,000 and it goes bye-bye. Here. Oh God, it's a squirrel, but I always think of a snake. All right, I'm gonna turn around now. Do you know why I really think I was always interested in this stuff? When I was 8 years old, I was in modeling. I started at 6, but when I was 8, it was in Burlington, New Jersey, and the lady wanted me to be in the Sears magazine catalogs and stuff when I was 8 years old, and she wanted to have me privately start managing me. But every time there were older people, I remember like some of the girls, I was the youngest one in that group. And the other ones, the oldest one was like 14, but there was like an 11-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old. And they always would put me in the bathing suit. I'm the youngest one. Now, it was a one-piece, it wasn't a two-piece, but my mother took me out of modeling. And I remember being so mad with her, especially when you have somebody that wanted to privately take me in, like to help me, you know? And I used to say to my mom, do you know, young and dumb, do you know what could have happened? I could have been rich. Maybe I could have been a famous model, blah, 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 blah. You know how you think when you're young. Well, when I got older, of course, my mom sat me down and then we talked about it. And she just said how she can see the sexualization and how they always wanted me, the youngest one, in bathing suits and just different things. I guess she can spot, you know, other things. And I understood. And I thanked her. And I'm like, thank God. She didn't think, oh, money, fame, what could be. She didn't do that. I was more important. And unfortunately, other people like Justin Bieber and all that, it's a shame because the parents, they think they're in good hands and they leave their kids with these evil people, you know? And so anyway, I think of what could have been. Not the positive now, the negative. And so I've always been interested in that. Like, gosh, I thank the good Lord He gave me a mother like I had who thought about me, you know? Because we were struggling. You know, my dad had passed, and, you know, we were living in a trailer and all that kind of stuff. Like, we could have used the money, but, you know, her kids meant more to her. So, which I never understood that. Even when I dropped my kids off, like, I never just dropped them off when they played sports and stuff, or my daughter was in gymnastics or cheerleading. No, I'm right there. I want to see what's going on, you know? All right, so now we're going to the parking lot. See, so we're going to make a left, and now we're heading back to the way that we came. See how the trees and stuff? It's really pretty. I think it's like 81 or 82 out. Well, this got deep. This conversation. You know what's funny? I never have plans on what I'm going to talk about. I mean, sometimes, like yesterday when I did that vlog talking about mental health on the beauty channel, I knew I was going to be talking about it, but I didn't know like how to go about it because I don't script things out. So there are times like I know certain topics, okay, I want to kind of like touch on. But then sometimes, like today, I'm like, oh, let me just go walking. I don't know what we're going to talk about. Let me just start talking. And then my mind, I start thinking about stuff. And I go from one direction to another. It's definitely not planned. And then I always forget to take a thumbnail. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to the car. I got to sit down. So like, for the like when I vlog, if I'm doing like a beauty box, where I'm just sitting down, I remember because I was just holding a box. But like when I'm walking and all that, I always forget. And so like the thumbnail, for me talking about mental health, looks like I'm like a smiling happy thing, but I had to try to screenshot a still picture like, you know. All right, I'll see you when I get into the car. I'll be right back. Let me turn that down. I had to come in here and blow my nose because of the stupid allergies. And then I go, I'm talking about all this pollen. Hello. And I walk through all these trees and stuff. Crazy. Okay, so let's get up out of here. I was sitting here for like 10 minutes with the air on. It was like only 81 out. I'm telling you, I cannot handle the heat. I don't have anywhere else to go. I don't have to go to Wawa. I don't have to get gas. I'm going to go home and edit this video and try to get it up for you guys tonight because, let's keep it real, I've been slacking, okay? Okay? It is so beautiful here. So beautiful. Alright, well, I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to come on. I didn't want to end the vlog like that and let you guys know I was okay. I just had to hurry up and sit down. So please thumbs up this video. It really does help me out. Or thumbs it down, the house mat as well. Make sure you leave a comment. Comment really does help out with engagement, even if it's just an emoji. Let me know your thoughts. Do you even like know what's going on with the P. Diddy and all that kind of stuff? Have you heard about it or what? Let me know all your thoughts. Is it surprising to you? I'm sorry it went so deep. I don't know what happened. All right, guys, don't forget about your mental health. Protect your peace. It's very important. Because if you don't do it, trust me, nobody else is going to do it for you. All right, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of character. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, bye, guys.